right, $1? Yes, okay. Wait, how many Big Macs do you want? Can I give you all of these Big Macs? Hold on. Oh my gosh, you just got me paid, dude.
Oh, wait, I just realized that Villager did give me money. It's just in the bottom left. So we died for no reason.
Like $6. All right, so now across the way from our pretty much rundown McDonald's is a giant shop, and this shop is going to allow us to buy things to upgrade like an employee. Oh my gosh, we have employees now. There's no way. Arky,
No way. Seriously?
you guys do stuff? What do you guys do? Okay, I didn't mean to hit you. Don't do that. That would be easy. He's making them and putting them in the chest.
Oh my gosh. Wait, really?
All right, my boy, you ready? You ready for the best food of your life? Oh yeah, he wants to keep eating burgers. My money is just going up. This dude is hungry. I'm at 16 bucks. What can I buy for $16? Wait, hold on. Let's also check this entire shop. Oh my gosh. This goes all the way up. Lunar projector, 500,000. Is that $1 billion? No, that's 100 million for the Mick Nuke. Okay, all right, so it looks like I can buy a conveyor belt. I can also buy a table. I can buy a kitchen. I can buy a small restaurant.
Burger assembly? I think you need to buy this. Bill, can you give me some stuff? Can I get a small loan of $1 million?
No.
That's $2. This guy stopped making food.
Arky, they're actually working now. Wait, they're all ready to go.
Chop, chop, work. Chop, chop.
All right, this is good. Wait, we're gaining money from them. Hold on, okay.
I'm not gaining any money.
I'm gaining money from them, which means we're now in production. We're
Don't
in business.
you
So, if we go over here,
dare
can we
look at
buy
me
this
that
conveyor belt? Yes, we
way.
can.
How come you're taking all
I
the
don't need
profit?
Now, if I right
reminders
click,
of how you don't feel the same.
Same.
That when I talk
Start
to you,
so
oh
walk
cute.
in. This is a conveyor belt. Now, I don't know exactly what is happening here.
I think you need workers. Generate speed and RPM. Click and hold to edit. Oh, well, let's just make this a lot faster. There we go.
All right, I am generating some money, so I can start to buy more things from the shop over here, and then we can start to feed more customers. Right now, we have 0 customers, and it's probably because our place is outside. We're unsanitary right now. Let's buy, ooh, kitchen. Arky, I just bought a kitchen.
How much money do you have?
I got 30 bucks. Watch this. Ready? Kitchen. Oh, there's a kitchen over there.
Where? No way. Where? I'm broke.
Okay, wait, our McDonald's is starting to become something special. We now have a kitchen, which has everything that a kitchen needs. Okay, $57. Arky, what should we buy? Come in here.
Okay. You have been making the other purchases. I'm gonna make one, okay? I demand you to buy.
Don't. I have 70 bucks, dude. I don't have enough to afford the burger launcher. You are just hungry.
Dude, I'll be so fun.
Okay, you're just hungry.
Okay, fine. I want you to buy a table. Buy a few tables.
All right, I bought 1 table. What about this? Small restaurant?
Yeah, do it.
Okay, and what about potato farm?
Do it.
Okay, that didn't take a lot of convincing.
Oh, you have a potato farm. Look at this.
That's a wheat farm, you idiot.
Now it's a no farm.
We have a potato farm. Okay, we can start to make fries. Wait, this is actually amazing. Now, small restaurant. Oh, this is broke. Oh, never mind. The small restaurant actually is here. Arky, we now have our official McDonald's. So we've started to hire employees at the kitchen. But now we got an...
This is how much it costs to start You'll find a fully air-conditioned campus. Floor to ceiling glass.
hire employees at the kitchen. But now we got an actual McDonald's that has nothing inside of it. That's what we need a table for. Yo!
Ah, yeah, I got a bunch of potatoes. Poisonous potato. Here, Cal. Eat that.
You won't believe it. Our fridges are stocked with Big Macs. We are going to be rich.
Hey, where's our customers?
Oh, well, I think there's one over there.
Hello, Mr. Customer. Eat this. He's not eating.
Oh, there are actually... Yo, there's more!
Nice, I'm getting money.
Okay, that's perfect. I'm gonna go back to the shop and see what I can afford.
Fry production, fry production.
Yeah. This is where we start to make money. So, let's see what our fry production can make. It's spawned right over here.
Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Whoa, this is intricate for fries. Interesting.
Oh, I see. The potatoes are in there. Okay, you know what? This looks like we actually made something of value.
Wait, I have potatoes. Where is it?
No, I just see them. They're planted in there. The potatoes are planted in there. They break. They go through the conveyor belt, get heated up, put in oil, and fried.
Interesting. Okay. I like this. automation.
All right, we're also gonna buy patty production.
Hello?
What? What? Arky, there's.
Where are the workers?
Oh, shoot, we have a customer. Hold on, I can handle this, Doodle. I will handle this.
I didn't think they talk. I didn't think they talk.
Hello? Hey, welcome to McDonald's. He wants a burger. He wants a burger. Doodle, what do we do?
I want a cheeseburger with no cheese.
With no cheese? Wait. Let's talk about this. Hold on.
A cheeseburger with no cheese? How does that make any sense? This guy doesn't know anything about food.
Yeah, a cheeseburger with no cheese. Hey, don't talk back to me. Do what I want.
Doodle, I'm gonna kill him.
All right, here's a cheeseburger with cheese, okay? There's no such thing as a cheeseburger without cheese. Dude, you actually are insane.
No, you just gave him double. No, absolutely not. Get it.
Thank you.
No, we're not gonna hurt our customers. We're not gonna hurt our customers. Do not.
Excuse me.
What?
This has cheese on it.
Dude, it's a cheeseburger. What do you
I
expect?
asked for a cheeseburger with no cheese.
You know what? Stand next to each other. There's something in common with both of you. The brain inside is so small. A cheeseburger has cheese.
Have you ever heard the statement that the customer's always right?
You know what? You deal with him. I'm starting our patty production. Oh, I just saw it spawn over there.
Doodle, if I deal with him, he's gonna end up in the ground. He just hit me.
He's being a customer.
Come here, buddy. Here's what you get.
All I wanted was a cheeseburger with no cheese.
How dare you get a cheeseburger with no cheese? That is a sin. Okay, he's run off somewhere.
Excuse me. I need to speak to your manager.
He's trying to ask for. Little does he know, we're the owner.
I'm at 84 bucks. You know what? Stand by.
Me.
Dude, I think he heard you.
Whoa. What are you doing here? Dude, get away from
I
me.
need to speak to a manager.
I am the manager.
Are you kidding me?
And I am the assistant manager.
That's how you treat your customers? God almighty!
Oh my gosh, you have the burger launcher.
The burger launcher. All right, eliminate this customer.
You're gonna kill your workers. You're gonna kill your workers. You kill
Like
your
this.
workers.
Collateral damage is fine. It's all been accounted for.
We're
Like
doing
this.
this all over because I wanted a cheeseburger with no cheese.
Funny
I have no idea
emo.
what this burger
Like
launcher
this.
does. Arky, do you
Like
want a
this.
burger launcher? Are you hungry?
Hey,
Yeah?
Get away from me.
Hold on, I'm beating
No,
up
it's like
this
this.
customer
I show
in
you.
the forest.
what is
How you
this?
catch up to me, fat boy?
He's just coming
Like
back.
this.
No, I'm gonna show you what these hands can do.
It's
buddy.
like this.
Beat me with a tater.
It's like this.
Listen. We can come to an agreement. Never come to a restaurant
Like
again.
this.
You can have 5
Ah,
potatoes.
shit.
He's running towards our shop. What are you doing, buddy? He just stole my potatoes. Now he's coming back to the restaurant.
Wait, I'm at 500 bucks. Arky, I just bought a factory. Oh, the factory has been created. We're gonna start to make money. Wow. We have made progress. 5 minutes later. Arky, I low-key put us in debt.
What? How? I have $13.
We're at negative 55. I bought something. I bought a soda factory, potato, fun production.
Printing money. Hold on. This
Here's a potato.
I don't want a tater. I want chicken nuggets.
All right, Big Mac. Big Mac.
I already had a Big Mac. I want a chicken nugget.
Do you have a gun?
You don't understand. He wants chicken nuggets, yeah.
I'm suing y'all.
Okay. Do you think he's being honest? He's gonna sue us?
That wouldn't be good. He doesn't have legal grounds to sue. I only shot him a couple times.
Okay, that's fine. All right, anyways, our production is getting pretty big. We obviously have the burger production, which is going to bring us out of debt, hopefully. Then we just added the soda production, which if we head inside, we should see exactly what it's creating. Look at that. It's actually making soda.
Wait, where? How did you build this big factory? I didn't even see this.
Yeah, I built it with my bare hands. Dude, our money's going up. We're almost at $1,000. All right, we're buying the big restaurant. We got kitchen items as well, table items, okay. Play place, $50. Bigger McDonald's side, marketing package. All right, big restaurant. Where did our restaurant go? I thought we just...
Oh, it's huge. Look at that. Look at that. We have a factory.
We actually own a big restaurant. I think table items places. Oh, never mind. Oh my gosh. It actually works. Oh, dude. Literally the only thing that could stop us is a lawsuit. RP, come outside. Look at this.
Thank you.
이거 jigsaw puzzles.
Possible?
Let's spin a wheel of foods to pick our characters for this secret staycation hide and seek.
Whatever the wheel chooses, the hider will morph into and try to find a hiding spot to survive for 5 minutes. The seeker can ask 3 questions to help locate the hider's position. What's your favorite food in a secret staycation? Comment now and drop a like on this if you want more hide and seek. Let's go! Okay, Melon, today in a secret staycation hide and seek, it's not a normal day. Instead, we're gonna spin a wheel to determine what food the hider has to use.
No way. You're hiding first then, Sonny.
With pleasure. I'll spin the wheel of foods and give me the leaf. Come on, I want a leaf, I want a leaf. Hey, I'll take a lychee too.
Dang it, lychee's actually a good one. I was hoping you'd get like a pumpkin or something.
Yo, I wish I got a pumpkin. It's your arch nemesis. But instead, I shall hide as, where's the lychee? There it
I
is.
get
What? Almost right. But a bird took it from me just before he was ready. Well, I hope that happens.
Look at me that way. I don't need reminders of how you don't feel the same. That when I talk to you, oh Cupid walks right through and shoots it.
Little lychee, I could hide by the actual lychee over here on the windowsills. Or instead of going up here, what I could do is find myself a secret, devious hiding spot that Melon will never suspect. Can I fit through here? That's really the question. Come on, let me in the little rat hole. It works! I'm going through! I'm actually gonna go outside and let a bird peck at me. If I can find my way through these tunnels, that's the hardest part. And there's the little rat. Oh wait, no, that's a Christmas ornament. Where's the rat? Oh no, I hear it. Is he coming for me? I gotta juke him. Get ready to juke. I have a feeling he's gonna turn this corner at any second. Where is he? I hear him. He's scurrying about. This disgusting little animal. Oh wait, I hit a dead end. That's not good. Come on, I want to get to the great outdoors. I think I have to go further. Wait, that's dead end as well. Dang it. Maybe this way beyond the mark. I memorized the way out as well. Outdoors! It's gotta be nearby! I think I go down and then to the right. Is this a dead end? Is this exactly where I went before? I think it is. And the rat, I hear him scurrying. He's probably on to me. And I'm probably running out of time to hide. I've got to move faster. This little lychee shall find the outdoors. And a bird will peck at me for eternity. Oh no, the rat. The rat! The rat's after me! I gotta move! No, not like this. Not like this! I have been ratted! Dang it, if only it would take me outside and drop me off at the entrance. Which tells me I'm on to it.
That's it, Sonny. I'm coming to find you.
Dang it, this isn't good, goats.
Now, where could this little lychee be? Could the lychee fit in this hole over here? Well, I guess if you want to find a lychee, you must become a lychee. All right, now that I became a lychee, let's see. Can I actually fit in the mouse hole? I really hope Sonny can't fit in this mouse hole. Oh, that would open up so many spots for him.
Okay, goats. I'm still trapped at the entrance of the rat tunnel. I have to find a way outside. So I'm thinking I'll try going this way and mix things up. I feel like I'm gonna hit another dead end.
All right, let's see. Does this lychee fit in? No way. It actually fits in, just barely. Bet you Sonny thought to go in here. Where is this lychee? I'll find you.
Goats, hopefully I get to the end before Melon does. It actually worked. I'm out of here.
This rat's chasing me. No!
And now I've made the great escape. I'll sit here in the tunnels and Melon will not find me.
Dang it. Sonny, for my first question, did you go through that rat hole?
Yes, I did.
Dang it. He's back here somewhere. I've just gotta probably go outside and find him somewhere in this rat maze.
Yeah, probably.
Sonny, you weren't supposed to be listening to me. That was a private conversation. The lychee alone.
Well, I am the lychee, so therefore I was part of it.
No. Oh, this rat's chasing me. But I'm pretty deep in the maze. I do not want to get caught right now. No! Oh my goodness.
Yep, it is annoying when the rat grabs you. Believe me, I know all about that.
Why would you know all about that, Sonny?
Because I spent the entire time trying to hide, and the rat kept grabbing me.
I will conquer this maze if it's the last thing I do. Jump over the rat, let's go. No, it's actually impossible with the lychee. There's no way you beat this.
Whoever said I did.
It's actually a good point. There's no way you beat this. Sonny, I bet you're back here somewhere. Wait, I found you!
I know it's me. Another lychee. It could be an anonymous lychee.
There's only 2 people in this lobby, Sonny. It has to be you.
Dang it, you found me, bro. I was trying to get through the rat tunnels, but it was so hard.
It's impossible as Lychee. You literally can't run faster than the rat.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is what gave you away in the end, and therefore giving me the first Dumbarton of the first round.
Dang it. Whatever. It's time for you to spin the wheel and see what fruit you get. The wheel is spinning, and you have to hide using a green apple.
Dang it, a green apple. It's actually probably one of the worst fruits I could have gotten. I'm too small to open up this door, but I'm too big to fit in small places. Wait, I actually think I can open this door. Come on, slowly, I know you can open. Come on, pixel by pixel, I'll open this door.
Hey, Melon, from this view up here, I can see what you're trying, brother.
Sorry, you're so fucking eyes closed. That gives me an extra 2 minutes.
Bro, I am counting. I'm just riding a train at the same time.
No, I don't care. You're not supposed to be looking, Sonny. That defeats the whole purpose of hide and seek.
Whatever. My eyes are jammed into the back of this train now, so I can't see anything.
Yeah, they better be. You're lucky you keep your eyes, because at the end of this round, I might block them out.
Melon, you're scaring me.
Open this door slowly. I can finally see a crack. A dent. Come on, let me in. All right, this door isn't budging. I'm just gonna move on. Here, maybe.
Can I open so big or not?
Mango, this way you couldn't see my legs.
Fly away already.
This mango. Oh, this is tough. Where do I go? I think there's only one thing I can do. I've got to go up this shelf. Yes, I made it up. Continue to climb. I gotta go slow here. I don't want to fall off. Climb up the potato. This tablet. Around and jump. Ooh, I barely made it up. Can't believe I'm actually doing this as the green apple. Make this jump. Yes. Let's go. Dude, am I really that thick? I can't even make it around this glass. I'm kind of scared to jump again, but I have to go for it. There we go. Let's go for it again. Ooh, I almost fell. But I'm still here. And I'm gonna go up near the original green apple. Camouflage myself. Just gotta make sure I don't mess this up. Slow. Up the ruler. Okay. Up here. Yes. I actually made it to the other green apple. Now, if I just let it down up here, Sonny will never be able to drive. Well, you don't go forever to hide. Are you done yet? I am hidden. Sonny, come and find me if you can. Using my leash power. Microphone.
In order to identify your location, first I will claim the high ground. Yeah, there we go. Climbing up the vacuum cleaner, crossing over to the watermelon zone.
Yeah, I totally went up there, Sonny, as a green apple for sure.
Hey, I said I was getting the high ground. I didn't say you were up there. Now I can see the whole world, and I'm looking for something sussy. If I were a green apple, where would green apple hide?
This is not good. You can totally see me from here. Let's just hope he's blind.
Okay, goats, I muted up. Because as I was browsing the entire room, look what's on top of this shelf. Not one, two green apples. Which leaves me suspicious that one of them is Melon. And now I have to play innocent. Melon, first question for you. Are you hiding inside of the trash can where you belong?
No. Why would I do that?
Okay, I just needed to make sure you didn't glitch in there.
Also, there's no trash can that I belong, so even if I was in a trash can, it wouldn't count.
Whatever, bro, you're not in there. Second question. Are you hiding closer to the kitchen sink or farther from it?
I'd say I don't know what you mean by that question, but I'm pretty far.
Excellent, Goats. I was using that to distract him while I get closer to him. And now for my last question. What color are you closest to? You can't say green because you're a green apple.
I would say green.
Bro, that's you're a green apple.
No, I'm telling you, Sonny, the closest color I am to is definitely green. Let's not cap.
Dang it. Where are you hiding then? I don't understand.
You'll never know, Sonny. I've got the best hiding spots in all of the lands.
That's fine. You just stay right where you are, because it's only a matter of time until I identify that you're hiding behind the giant green watermelon. You lied to me. I was onto you at the the very start, and then you panicked, and you distracted me.
Yeah, that's totally where I am. You should totally go and waste your time by going over there.
Dang it, I gotta get to that watermelon. Psych, goats. I'm muted in Discord again. I'm not going to that watermelon way over there. Instead, I'm going directly to the source, the green apple that's above me on the bookshelf.
Oh, that was close.
Melon, where are you, broski?
I can't tell you that, Sonny. It would defeat the point of hide and seek. But I can tell you that
Move quickly, so quickly, in fact, that I find you and I win!
No! What the heck? How did you know?
Because when I went up high above the vacuum cleaner near the watermelon, I spotted 2 green apples on the top of the shelf.
Whatever, Sonny. You got lucky this round. And now, you're gonna spin the wheel. And I'm gonna crush you first! Oh, dang it, I missed.
The wheel is spinning, Melon, and my next move that I'll be hiding as is... She is but a leaf of salad that was left over. And while the rest of the salad was packed into a takeaway bag, I was left clinging to the wall of the trash. You hear that, Melon? You're trash.
I'm not trash or trash.
Yeah, literally, I'm trash. That's where the salad leaf was. It was found in a trash can. And goats, look at this. I'm using the salad leaf to skip through the doorway. I don't even have to open it. And now, the whole world is at my disposal. And I'm thinking a salad leaf would do quite well inside of a secret spot cabinet. Let's go. Oh, wait. Or can I glitch under this mat? Hold up. I gotta try something. And slide. Oop, I overshot it. Overshot it. That's okay. Or wait, can I glitch out of this door? Hold up. I gotta try this. Dang it. That would have been awesome. That's fine. Don't need to do it. Instead, I will just simply do this. Come on, go in. Get in there. What the heck? How do you do this? Oh, I could just walk in. Yeah, I forgot. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. I gotta walk slowly. And we're in. Excellent. Now I just need to ragdoll myself, and I'll win. Melon, I'm ready.
About darn time, Sonny. If you're the leaf, I'm gonna have to be something stronger to catch you.
A caviar. Bro, caviar is way weaker than a leaf.
No, it's not, Sonny. And I have a feeling you did some sus activities here.
And I talk to you, and Cupid walks right through and shoots an arrow through my heart.
Yes, I have to become a leaf.
Well, you know what?
And I sound like a loon, but don't.
A lot of time.
And I have a feeling you used a leaf to glitch through the door.
Well, yeah, that's kind of the only thing it can do.
Oh my goodness. If you did that, you probably glitched through another door. I'm going straight outside. Outside of the map. I showed you this one, Sonny. I am the master. And you are merely a student.
Okay, well, why don't you glitch these nuts?
Now let me get out of here. The heck, I can't get out of here. I used to be able to get out of here. Ah, dang it. Where am I supposed to go then? Is there another door I can escape from? I don't know. I gotta start using my questions though. Sonny, for my first question, are you hiding behind the door area?
I already said yes. I confirmed that prior. I don't know why you're asking that.
All right, then that wasn't a question. For my second question, are you hiding in the chilling room with the tea?
I am not hiding with the tea. But if you wish to spill the tea, I'll tell everyone your secret.
What does that even mean?
Means you're trash at hide and seek. Just said it revealed secrets out.
That's not true, Sonny. I will find you. Third question, Sonny, are you in the bathroom?
Nope. And now you're out of questions.
Dang it! Whatever, at least I narrowed it down a bit. He could be in the laundry room area, potentially.
Potentially, I very much doubt you're gonna find me back there.
Potentially, are you sure?
Potentially, I'm sure of it, but I'm also speaking gibberish potentially because you're out of questions, so I can lie as much as I want. Potentially.
No, you can't lie. You must always tell the truth.
That's a fallacy. Goats, this is so close. He's literally in the room with me.
Once I hid in these shoes, I thought it was a really good... Sonny, I found you!
Dang it! I was trying to hide between these smelly shoes.
Well, Sonny, it wasn't the shoes that was smelly. It was you that was smelly.
Dang it. If you goats don't want to stink, press that like button and double check to make sure you're subscribed to our channel. We upload new videos every single day. And also, if you want to check out our website, we got epic plushies on sunnyandmelon.com.
Check it out now.
Today in Roblox, we're playing a secret staycation, and we're trying to unlock all the new foods from the summer update.
update. Pretty much, you've got to track down these little seeds, plant them, water them, and wait for them to grow up. Comment if you know any secrets to speed up the growing process. And what's your new favorite food from this update? Let's go! Melon, you stinking nut! You got the wrong character for the mission at hand.
What about
Because we're going on an adventure, and today you have the opportunity to discover brand new foods, including a baby watermelon.
baby watermelon? I need that thing right now. Sonny, where is it?
Just relax, brother. I'll show you how this thing works. Just roll forwards. Keep on rolling forwards. We're going to the new epic update.
Wait, did they add a new area? This door looks totally different.
We're not going to the door, Melon, but we are going right in front of it.
Well, this area looks different too. It's like a mud room.
That's right, but we're not going there either, Melon. We're going to the vents!
No way! How the heck can you do that?
Teleporting to a new area through the tunnels.
Sonny, you're in my game, thank goodness. Where are we? It looks like we're in a public lobby.
We are, Melon, and it's time for us to plant some seeds.
Whoa, we're in a garden, Sonny.
Yep, and I just got boxed really far by a pie. That is annoying. Get out of here.
Yeah, I can imagine that's annoying. So what do you do to get these new foods? Do we need to grow them ourselves?
Pretty much. You gotta track down whatever seed you can find, plant it in your pot, and then you water them.
So why did you make me take this giant watermelon?
Slow. You can push open the door, and I think you need to be a big boy if you want to water. Or maybe not.
And walks right through and shoots an arrow through my heart.
Don't you dare!
And I sound like a loon, but don't you feel it to confess I love
Seed, let's go!
Sonny, I'm too big.
Why don't you just go look for other seeds? There's a whole bunch of them.
I want this seed though, Sonny. How'd you get it?
Why don't you have a unique adventure and find your own seed? The Tuba Tuba is my seed.
Fine, you can have the tuba tuba. I don't even know what that is. Because at the end of the day, all I care about is that baby watermelon.
And I bet you'll never find it.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
I got it planted, let's go! And then I sit on it like a chicken, bro. I gotta hatch my seed. That's how it works, right?
I don't think so. But I found my very own seed. I think. It's a red ball. How do I grab it?
You gotta press G on it.
Well, it's not working.
It's gonna pop up on screen. There's a little orange.
Nah, it looks exactly like your seed, but for some reason it's not working.
Well, whatever. I'm getting some water gathered up. Yep, taking a nice bath under here. And this is how you can grow all of your plants. That way you can unlock the new fruits. All right, I'm dripping now. Gotta move. Can I get out of here? I'm wasting water. And Melon, my first seedling is about to grow.
Good for you, Sonny. I still can't even figure out how to plant a seed. I think I'm too big for this place.
That is sad. Watering my plants. And will it grow up to be big and strong? Come on, grow, grow, grow. Please grow. Aw, it's not growing. Look back here. Do you want to plant that seed?
As much as I would love to, Sonny, it sounds kind of far.
All right, well, I'm just saying, what if that's the baby Womder?
Well, I found myself another seed. Can't pick it up. That's great. Love that. But here we go. I found an orange seed. Maybe this one works. Nope, it's not working. I don't understand this game.
Melon, do you not realize all you have to do is go near it and click the button that appears on your screen?
There's no button on my screen, Sonny.
Then ragdoll near it. Maybe you're too big.
Still no button. Wait, it appeared for a second. What the heck? Why? Why did I have to become a watermelon? It's so inconvenient.
Well, at least you could be a papa now if you find the baby watermelon seed. My plant, it's gotta grow, but it needs more hydration. Please?
All right, that's it. I need to rejoin. There's a different food.
Yeah, you do that, Melon. I'm watering the old crops, and someone's trying to talk to me, but I'm a bit busy. You are the goat. Melon is a noob. This guy's name is literally Noob. That's why I say that. Why isn't this growing now? It's sprouted.
Really, Sonny? What does it look like?
2 leaves and a stem. It needs to grow some more, which means I've got to water it.
That sucks, Sonny. I am on a mission to find myself a watermelon seed. So far, I've found 2 seeds, but not the watermelon. What's this one? It's another Tabu Tabu. I don't want a Tabu Tabu.
What if you do, bro? You don't know if it's good or bad.
What the heck is what? What's a Sema Sema? Where's the baby watermelon?
It won't say baby watermelon. It's gonna be some random word.
Whatever. Sema Sema looks pretty cool. It's pink.
And now I will water my plant again. Please grow. I beg. Oh, I slipped.
Sema Sema time.
Numa numa eh, shima shima eh. Well, I tried watering it more. The soil still looks a bit wet, so I should be good. I guess I'll go look for other seeds in the meantime and just pile them all up over here. Yo, you're literally a sponge, Melon.
I know. I'm going crazy. How do you get the water, though?
While I wait for my little plant to grow, I will track down more seedlings.
Sonny, what do you do with this water?
You just get wet and then you walk on your plant pot.
Oh.
My guy is so lucky. You're right. I found 2 more seeds over here. Actually, a lot more. What's this little orange guy called? Let's grow on the Poka Poka seed. I'm growing a Pokemon.
Which Pokemon, Sonny? Charmander?
I hope so. And also, Melon, I have a feeling I found the watermelon seed because it's black like a watermelon seed.
Well, it's too late, Sonny. I'm committed to growing this one.
Yeah, that's fair, brother. And when I'm done growing my first fruit, I'm gonna go back for the watermelon seed, and then guess what I'm gonna do with it?
I'm gonna grow it.
I'm gonna harvest it, and when I'm done harvesting it, I'm gonna put it in a blender.
Don't you dare do it, Sonny. Don't you dare!
It's what I was born to do. Hey, somebody stole my other seed. Back to moistening the soil. Nice and moist. Oh yeah, that's good. Now we just wait patiently for our plants to grow up big and strong. How freaking long does this take? It grew! My plant grew again! Let's go! Time for me to get more water.
That thing's not growing at all.
Hey look, someone got a baby watermelon over here.
Dang it, that thing looks awesome.
It looks perfect.
For a barbecue.
No! Shut up.
I really wish my plant pot was 2 feet from the water. This just kind of... Melon, I see it. That light green orb all the way back there, that's the legendary.
Where do you see it, Sonny?
It is all the way in the back, by the...
Alright, I'm gonna go check this out.
Did you go the wrong way? Yeah, you did. He's now crossing all the plant pots. Seed. That's the watermelon seed.
Dang it, bro. That's probably the rarest seed here.
Now I gotta soak up the water once again. Bro, the pumpkin is the worst. I keep getting flipped over and I can't move.
Yeah, it's pretty rough, Sonny.
But I'm committed. I can't change now. Melon, can you push me over, please? Please. I've fallen. I can't get up.
Here you go. Bang.
Come on, rotate. Dude!
No, dude.
I don't know, it's on you, bro.
A little more hydration. A little more.
My plant. It's growing slightly. It's no longer a seed. It's got 2 leaves.
Nice work, Melon. Soon it'll be huge. I need my plant to grow again. Just one more time, please. I need to see what fruit I'm gonna harvest. Comment down below if you know what plant this turns into. I hope that worked. I hope I just watered this. I can't even tell. Bro, we've got some goats in the lobby. Show me, Melon. I both subscribed to a lot of your videos. Yes, you are awesome. Thanks for watching. Now I just wish my stinking plant would grow. That would be awesome. I don't want to miss it either. I got a feeling it's gonna sprout any moment now, but I gotta go get more water. Get out of my watermelon.
Did you just call me a watermelon? Or are you saying get out of your water?
No, I called you a watermelon. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, that's a good one, Sonny.
Now this time my plant should grow for real, for real. Nope, I got flipped over again. Dang it, why am I such a goofy buffoon? I need help. It grew, my plant, it grew. If only I could, but and I'm working. It grew again. Oh wait, maybe that was you. I've been recognized by you. This guy's is a secret. I told you that 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, I knew that, but he was listening.
I wish he would listen to me sometimes, Goats, but he's too busy trying to grow a watermelon.
Well, Sonny, let me just hit you a little bit.
Hey, not yet, not yet, not yet. I'll need the boost soon. Not yet. I gotta water my plant. I'm gonna have to boost because I'm gonna flop over like an idiot. Oh, I'm good. Come on, come on. Ooh, thanks for the booster. Let's go. I gotta water.
Just thinking
I feels it. I feels it.
I
Just needs
know
a little bit more
I've loved you
hydration.
since good. Oh, the burning pain. Listen listen to you harp on about some new soulmate. She's so perfect, blah blah blah. Oh, how I wish you'll wake up one day.
You're growing over there.
Hopefully a baby watermelon.
I feel like you're probably growing an eggplant.
We shall see. Sonny, I think you might actually be growing the watermelon.
Nah, there's no way.
But if I did, that'd be awesome.
Well, your leaves kind of look familiar to this one.
Do they really?
Oh, wait. No, they're slightly different.
Yeah, they're a lot
Bonsai,
different,
give
bro.
me.
Those have leaves at the base of the tree, too. I just have them higher up now.
I think this guy's got a watermelon now.
Yeah, that's definitely a watermelon plant.
What the heck am I growing? Oh, it better not be an eggplant.
Wish you wake up one day.
That would be insane. And it would suck. Why would I want to grow an egg, Sonny?
And even worse, it'll be cracked and the yolk will all be spilled. Something just happened with my plant. Something poofed. Wait, maybe it was just a player quitting.
Just make sure it's nice and moist, Sonny. That's all you can do.
That's what I was gonna say. You think I need to water it again?
Probably not.
Oh! Oh! Check it out! Look what I grew!
What is that?
Is that a gimme?
You grew a fig. That's very lame, actually.
Shut it. I thought that was pretty epic personally, and way cooler than whatever you're growing.
What I'm growing is going to be the most awesome thing you've ever seen.
Yeah? What's that? 1 million subscribers on this video?
If we could get 1 million subscribers on this video, that would be insane.
It would definitely be the most awesomest thing I've ever seen. Also, Melon, I'm just gonna block you so you can't get your food.
Let me up!
I'm toothy.
Sonny, I'm ready!
Are you kidding me, bro? That was so fast. I didn't even get a chance to count all the wrinkles on this melon.
Well, let's just say, Sonny, I found the best hiding spot ever. And I'm surprised I can fit here.
Well, that gives me an idea. Thanks for the free hint where you said you could fit in there. That means you squeezed inside or something.
Oh, does it now, partner?
Melon, I see you. You're underneath the TV console. You just poofed!
Don't really know what you're talking about, Sonny.
You just transformed!
Don't know what you're talking about again, Sonny.
You're such a stinking cheat. You're probably jumping around right now trying to hide.
No, I would never jump around trying to hide.
That's it. I gotta transform. I gotta get back onto the counter as a sweet cherry tomato.
Hopefully he doesn't see me. Just a carrot right now. Why is he coming this way?
Where are you? I feel like you're back here, Melon.
As long as I keep tiptoeing around this pot, he can't find me.
You went up here, didn't you? You went on top of the refrigerator. Ah! Dang it, I gotta do this again.
Refrigerate these nuts, Sonny.
Bro, what? Why? You transformed into a nut? Is that what you're telling me?
Nah, but it would have been really funny if I did.
What did you transform into? Let me just take a good look around here. I don't see any fruits or foods that are out of place. What the heck did you do? No way you could have got away so fast. Ellen, I see you. You're literally a potato in the pot.
No, I'm not, bro. I'm not a potato in the pot. Try again.
Watch this. Ragdoll! Oh, Melon. You might not be a potato in the pot, but you are a carrot stick! Dang it! Let's go! Ah!
What
I
BTP?
failed too.
Well, Melon, I win the...
BBD. Yeah. Go. Go.
The pain. Listen to your heart feel from rain. Listen to your heart
Go.
You were first an edamame bean, which your hiding spot sucked, and then you became this.
Whatever, Sonny. Fair's fair. You won the first round. Now go hide. You got 2 minutes.
Interesting. With 2 minutes, I shall transform into a mangosteen. This thing looks kind of gross. It's like Grandma. She's old and wrinkly. Ow! Low-key, this does look like the Grandma Pearl out of SpongeBob. Anyways, Melon, you have a nice time seeking. I gotta go.
Yeah, I'm counting right now, Sonny. I'm not seeking you, idiot.
Oh, well, you have a nice time counting. I gotta go hide. Folks, I want to climb up this garbage pail and go inside of it. Is this working? No, it's not. Dang it! I need to find a hiding spot fast. Where do I go? Where do I go? Can't open this, or I could open it. That's an idea. I shall open it. Big whopper. So you see. Now, nothing over it. Dang. I will use this thick, heavy rind to open the door. There's so many new fruits. What are these things? Are you from the hide and seek game mode? We have to try this official game mode out to unlock
Don't.
it. Girls, comment down below if you want to see us play that next time. And drop a like on this video right now to show some love. And now it's time for me to go nuts. I gotta hide, and really fast. What if I just ragdoll this corner? Probably won't notice me. That's a good spot right there. That's a really good spot. Yeah, that's perfect. Melon, I'm ready.
And I am ready to find you, Sonny.
Now, let me see. Dude, you open the big door.
You're so stupid, Sonny.
Hey,
You always
hello.
do this, and I go back there and find you instantly.
Dude, there's 3 rooms back there. I could have gone outside on the balcony. I could have gone in the bathroom. I could have gone in the laundry room. I could have gone in that new room. Or I could be in the new tea room.
Okay, well, you're right. You could be in any of those rooms. So why don't I just ask you a question, Sonny? Which of those rooms are you hiding in?
None of them.
Bro, did you just open this door as bait? You scumbag!
Yes, I did. And that's 2 questions.
Oh, that's my second question. It was supposed to be rhetorical. I wasn't thinking.
Continue to not think.
I'm just rolling, actually. That was sick.
No, and he's a little mouse, not a rat.
Whatever, Sonny. They're pretty much the same thing at the end of the day. Sonny, a mouse is just as related to a rat as you are to a rat. Yeah.
Well, thanks. I guess that's a compliment because those are very intelligent animals.
I don't think they're that smart, Sonny.
They're much smarter than you.
Yeah, but everybody's smarter than me.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Now, Sonny, for my third and final question. Are you hiding at a low or high elevation?
I am hiding at a place of lower elevation.
And you're an idiot, Sonny. That was my 4th question. So this dummy just outsmarted you.
What if I just felt bad for you and wanted to give you a better chance?
Now I know you're at high elevation. Let's see. Please tell me he's not by the Wander. That place is so annoying to get to. Time I transform into caviar so I can get around quicker. Dang it. Where the heck did this guy go?
I'm living in your head rent-free, Melon, and the timer is ticking down slowly. Tick, tock, tick. Tock. Mouse ran up the clock, and the melon fell down. Because you were talking about rats and mice earlier, so I thought that'd be a good little nursery rhyme.
Doesn't even rhyme, Sonny. The melon fell down Sonny.
Nah, it's just one of my favorite beverages.
Oh, I thought I almost fell off there. That could have been bad.
You know what else is bad? You got 30 seconds left. Good luck finding me.
Bro, I ask terrible questions. I'm all the way up here, and you're not even here. Where are you, Sonny?
Ayi come home.
Oh, I said low.
Huh?
Oh my
Ayi come home.
Yeah, that
Ayi
is-
come
that
home?
is-
Yeah.
Ayi where got work
that is
today?
sad. I think I'm gonna get up and move around
Oh.
now.
Dang it! I'm jumping down. Where are you? No
他叫
elevation.
阿姨 come home，我看阿姨哪里有 work 经验？
I forgot,
Go to the
yeah.
base, maybe? Right back here.
10, 9, 8, 7,
Come on.
6,
Where are you? What the heck? Where are
我
you?
干嘛？阿姨今天都没有
3,
做工。
2, 1. I think I'm gonna become a peanut on ice.
No way. Where the heck did you hide? I checked everywhere.
Melon, my hiding spot was just too intellectual for you to understand.
Where were you?
I'll give you one final clue to where I was hiding.
Yeah, what's that?
It's where you belong.
Dude, don't tell me you were hiding on a golden throne.
No, I was hiding behind the trash.
Why do I belong behind the trash?
You're right. You put me in the bin. You garbage.
Whatever, Sonny, do me one round. Hope you're proud of yourself.
I did you in both rounds. I feel great.
Were those good days, Sonny?
Pressing that like and subscribe button.
Do it now. Or later. It's up to you, actually.
Today in Roblox Secret Staycation, we're settling the score. It's time to see who's the best at hide and seek, and I'm not taking any chances. It's time to bust out and use.
Alright guys, I'm gonna act like I'm hiding. I mean I'm a hacker. Yeah. So hopefully people believe me. Morning pain. She's so perfect, blah blah blah. Oh, how I wish you wake up one day, run to me, confess your love, and watch me say, confess your love, and watch me say, confess your love, and watch me say, your love, and watch me say, confess your love, and watch me, let me say. Better try to burning train, listening to your heartbeats.
Hello,
What's up, Apple?
it looks like a YouTuber.
Who, me?
I've been watching one of his videos.
Oh my god, thank you so much, Apple. I appreciate you. Apple, have you made it to the top?
Alright, Minnie. Justin, let's see how fast you are.
He must be fast. He's been playing all day.
Are you ready?
Go! Well, okay. That was pretty good. Now let's see how fast Boxy is.
All right, ready?
Wow, okay, that was really fast. Mind if I try?
Oh, hey, Adam's mom. Sure, but you were very fast. You just joined.
Okay, ready? Go!
Easiest place ever. Perfect blah blah blah. Oh, how I wish you wake up one day and me confess your love.
Yo, let's go.
Ding dong ditch, baby.
Can I help you guys?
Yeah, I think we're ready for the check.
What? Yeah, can I get a refill as well? Oh, yeah? Hey, we're kind of in a rush, so if you could just...
Oh, absolutely. Thanks, dude.
I can't believe you bought that.
No way you took an eye to the face.
What's good, nigga?
Can I help you guys?
Yeah, I think we're ready for the check.
What? Yeah, can I get a refill as well? Again? Hey, we're kind of in a rush, so if you could just...
Oh, absolutely. Thanks, dude. I can't believe you bought that.
No way he took it eye to the face.
What good, nigga?
In the extremely cold weather, a woman named Faye was wearing only a thin nightgown. Despite screaming in pain from the freezing cold, she clung tightly to the pipe. Below, a man named Henry was also in his night clothes, desperately shouting to explain something to his wife, Teresa. It was obvious that Henry was caught cheating with Faye when Teresa discovered that. While Kelly climbed up the ladder with a blanket to rescue Faye from the window ledge, at that moment, Faye's legs trembled uncontrollably from the cold. Suddenly, she slipped, almost falling off the ledge. Seeing this, Henry standing below became extremely anxious. By then, Kelly had reached Faye's side, quickly wrapping her in the blanket to keep her warm, and preparing to bring her down the ladder. But unexpectedly, Faye said her hands were frozen to the pipe, and she couldn't pull them off. Forcing it off wasn't an option. They had to saw through the pipe. However, when the firefighter took out the electric saw, they realized it was out of power. Kelly was mad at that moment. Meanwhile, Faye's shivering worsened. She was about to lose consciousness. At the critical moment, Kelly noticed a woman below holding a thermos mug. Inside was hot coffee. Kelly quickly signaled a teammate to bring it up. He poured the coffee along the pipe and onto Faye's hands. Finally, her hands were freed, and she was successfully rescued. Back on the ground, Henry let out a sigh of relief. He rushed to Faye's side, showering her with concern, completely ignoring his wife Teresa, and the firefighters were all speechless. If you saw this yellow-green gas on the street, you wouldn't hesitate to would leave immediately, because it was very likely a chlorine gas leak. Confused employees ran out of the toxic gas. They told the firefighters that one of their colleagues was still trapped inside. The situation at the scene became extremely critical. They immediately immediately called for backup, then split into two teams. One team put on protective suits preparing to enter and rescue the trapped victim. The other team evacuated nearby residents and sealed off the entire block. The firefighters suited up and got ready to go in. Not only did they have to rescue the trapped worker, but they also had to find the source of the leak. They took out their equipment and began testing. Soon they located the source of the chlorine gas. Meanwhile, other team members found the trapped victim on the ground. They immediately lifted him up and carried him out. At the same time, other firefighters discovered the cause of the leak, a ruptured, discarded storage tank. Just as they were figuring out how to seal it, an unknown liquid dripping inside, triggering a chemical reaction. They instantly realized something was wrong. The storage tank exploded. The firefighters were trapped inside. Cap's face mask had been blown off, leaving his entire face exposed to the toxic gas. Kelly quickly picked up the mask and covered him. The two of them rushed to escape. Since Cap had inhaled too much toxic gas, the paramedics immediately treated him, flushing his eyes as fast as they could. An enraged chief confronted the scrapyard owner. Why was there a chlorine gas tank in your yard? The man insisted he had no idea. Someone must have dumped it there without him noticing. But the firefighters didn't believe him. They suspected he had been illegally disposing of hazardous materials. Although the hazmat team quickly arrived to handle the crisis, firefighter Cap might have faced permanent blindness. Luckily, thanks to timely treatment at the hospital, Cap recovered quickly. He would be able to return to duty soon. And what made them even happier? The scrapyard was permanently shut down.
Never ever say this word to firefighters. Pretty quiet. The firefighter was immediately frightened and lost their composure, as if they heard some kind of curse. Just don't use it. Who used the Q word? Sure enough, the curse proved effective. Whenever someone mentions this word, the fire station's alarm bell will surely ring. Another busy day begins. A netizen, in order to promote himself, actually stuck himself onto a billboard and refused to come down. But just then, the tape suddenly loosened. Luckily, the safety airbag deployed. Now getting famous is inevitable. After they went back to station, the hungry firefighters were just about to have breakfast. At this moment, the alarm bell rang again. Luckily, the task was simple. They quickly got the man down from the tree. But just as they sat down to enjoy the food, the alarm bell rang again. This time, a woman got her head stuck in a hood. The firefighters quickly worked together to remove the hood. But right after, a firefighter got vomited on by the woman's acidic liquid. But back at the fire station, they found that the originally delicious macaroni had been baked beyond recognition. Looks like lunch won't happen either, but the worst part is, the piercing alarm bell rang again. A woman was in the restroom and got entangled by an octopus that escaped from a neighboring sushi shop. But after the mission was completed, before they could even have a sip of water, the team were once again summoned by the alarm bell. They could only satisfy their hunger with a biscuit. This time a boy was stuck in a washing machine. The firefighters dismantled the washing machine and quickly got the boy out. But right after, another mishap occurred. A clown's legs were pinned by a gas cylinder. Just then the clown beside them suddenly started gagging. It seemed like something was stuck in his throat. Just as the firefighter was about to check, the clown actually pulled out a long ribbon from his mouth. It turns out it was all just a prank. They thought this cursed day was finally over, but as they sat on the fire truck, suddenly the fire truck was hit by a fallen electric pole. Seems like the curse hasn't been lifted yet. Now they too have to call 911 for rescue, but when the firefighters arrived, instead of immediately rescuing, they took out their phones and started taking pictures.
Jinx continues. How does payroll feel with Eel?
Great. The car broke through the fence and drove into the lake. Luckily, the lake was frozen, so it didn't sink. The cop told them that the car had been in the lake for 30 minutes. They had to act immediately. The people inside might not be able to hold on much longer. They quickly prepared their tools. The car was still sinking. The firefighters successfully hooked a chain onto the car. Then they tied the other end to the front of the fire truck. They started reversing. The chain pulled the car and slowly dragged it to shore. Seeing the car being pulled up, they first used the tool to pry open the car door. Water inside the car gushed out instantly, but they didn't see the driver in the car. Others opened the trunk but found nothing. However, they noticed the car window was broken. The driver had most likely escaped from inside. Kelly decided to put on a diving suit and go down to search, but Captain Casey immediately refused. It had already been over 45 minutes. The driver was likely already dead. Moreover, the underwater situation was unknown. Going down recklessly could be dangerous. They decided to hand the matter over to the police. At this moment, the cop identified the car owner based on the license plate. Just as they were waiting for search and rescue updates, the owner, Lisa, unexpectedly arrived at the fire station. Lisa said that she wasn't the one driving at the time. It was her fiancé, Gary, and the police still had no news of him. This made her extremely worried. The next day, the cop found Casey. After a day of searching, they still hadn't found Gary, but they discovered that the throttle had been tampered. This was likely an attempted murder. This made Casey think of something. He immediately went to Lisa to ask about it. Lisa then told the truth. She and Gary had met online. Gary claimed to be an aerospace engineer. Blinded by love, Lisa let her guard down. It wasn't until yesterday that she realized all her bank cards had been maxed out. All her money had been transferred away. Only then did she realize she had been scammed. Right after that, the car accident happened. Casey then realized that this incident might have been Gary's escape plan. Based on the information Lisa provided, Casey found that only a few stores sold that type of model. So he called them one by one to inquire. Eventually, he successfully found Gary's address. Only then did they discover Gary had long been married and had children. He already had a family, and what awaited him next was the judgment of the law. Firefighters arrived at a pizza place and rushed to the back to help the owner, Silvio, who was loading bags of flour when the loader went haywire. Captain Casey asked Stella to find the breaker for the dumbwaiter and instructed the others to get a 4-foot strut and a ram. Stella couldn't find the right breaker and ended up shutting everything down, including the lights. Soon they stabilized the machine and were able to free Silvio. He had poor perfusion and was hypoxic. Paramedics immediately began bagging him before getting him into the ambulance.
The man held up a gun and demanded the woman to hand over her wallet, but the woman calmly shook her head.
I swear, I will shoot you.
She didn't believe he would dare to shoot, because they were at a gas station where a slight mishap could trigger a massive explosion.
Is that some kind of death wish?
Upon hearing this, the woman immediately burst into laughter, then proceeded to mock the man.
Let's find out.
The frustrated man wanted to rush forward and snatch it directly, but the next moment,
I ain't scared.
after saying that the woman poured gasoline on herself as well, and before the man could react, she pulled out a lighter asking the man if he was scared. Luckily, this scene was just seen by the gas station attendant on the surveillance camera, which forced her into grabbing a fire extinguisher and rushing out, then persuading the woman to calm down. Though she didn't know what had just happened, she knew that once the gas station exploded, the neighbors nearby could lose their lives. Upon hearing this, the woman finally calmed down, but as she was about to pick up the gas nozzle and leave, the ignorant man rushed up again, only to be knocked down by the woman with the gas nozzle. After apologizing to the attendant, the woman drove away, while the man, still trying to escape, was trapped in place by the attendant, who had reacted quickly with a fire extinguisher. The owner of a bowling alley went to fix a lane. Her nephew at the front desk was so engrossed in playing with his phone that he casually started the machine. The woman's arm was instantly bent at a 90-degree angle, and a large amount of blood stained the bowling pins red. However, her desperate cries for help were drowned out by the noisy environment, until the customer picked up the second ball, staring at the blood on her fingers. The piercing scream once again echoed from the bowling alley, finally attracting everyone's attention. Soon firefighters arrived, but the nephew still clung to his phone in confusion. An employee rushed forward to guide them, while the woman screamed in pain. The firefighters quickly approached to assess the situation, and upon examination, they found the woman's arm had a compound fracture accompanied by severe trauma. Meanwhile, this employee brought a manual control device, guiding the firefighters to manually move the machine. However, another firefighter loudly stopped them, as the woman's arm was already completely broken, and the machine was the only thing preventing massive bleeding. Moving the machine hastily would lead to uncontrollable bleeding. Immediate action was needed to transport the woman to the hospital. At that moment, a firefighter came up with an idea. If they cut the machine entirely and turned it into a makeshift stretcher, they could transport the woman directly to the hospital. The captain immediately adopted his suggestion. After a round of cutting, the woman's arm with the machine attached was completely removed and quickly rushed to the hospital. At this point, the woman stopped the employee and requested a refund for the customers.
No refunds. Give everyone a coupon for another visit. We're gonna be at it.
Seeing the employee so smart, the boss decisively handed over the management of the bowling alley to him, who as his first act fired the boss's nephew, who was only focused on his phone.
You're fired.
The man could never believe that the fallen tree would mysteriously stand up, crushing him underneath. Just as two birdwatchers had entered a wooded area, the man curiously walked into a massive oak pit. This scene happened to be witnessed by a forest ranger not far away. The ranger urgently warned them to leave because his experience told him it was highly dangerous. Sure enough, at that moment, a strong wind suddenly swept through the sky. The oak that had fallen miraculously stood up on its own. Instantly, the man underneath. The ranger immediately dialed 911. The rescue team quickly arrived. Even the seasoned rescue team members were bewildered. The ranger explained to them that the tree had been knocked down by a storm. The tension generated by the roots buried underground could pull the tree back up, much like a fully stretched slingshot. The team promptly initiated the rescue operation. They first cut off all the exposed tree roots and then used leverage to bring the large oak down again. The man suffered multiple fractures all over his body, and by this time he had stopped breathing. With a faint pulse, the team immediately performed CPR on him and proceeded to administer electric shocks. Fortunately, after several shocks, the man finally regained a pulse. The rescue team hurriedly transported him to the hospital. The man accidentally knocked over the wax, pouring it directly onto the woman's face. Realizing the serious trouble he had caused, the man quickly slipped away. A few minutes later, the staff arrived at the scene and were shocked by the sight. The wax had already solidified, tightly blocking the woman's woman's nose and mouth. Firefighters rushed to the scene. One of the firefighters noticed a familiar bracelet, leaving everyone bewildered. Just a few days earlier, the woman had experienced another accident, getting injured by a falling chandelier. Now, with difficulty breathing, the woman became increasingly agitated. Seeing her distress, the firefighter quickly held her hand to comfort her. Once the woman calmed down, the firefighter took out a scalpel and made an incision on her lips. However, it was noticed that the wax had penetrated deep into the woman's throat. Realizing the urgency of the situation as the woman was at risk of immediate suffocation, the firefighter swiftly inserted an airway tube into her throat and placed an oxygen mask on her face. Fortunately, the woman could finally breathe normally. However, a new challenge emerged. The wax needed a temperature of over 100 degrees to melt, and attempting to do so could potentially cause secondary burns to the woman. With no better option, the firefighters had to transport the woman to the hospital for professional medical attention. After spinning a few rounds on the ice, a sequin from the man's clothing was flung off. Unaware of what was about to happen, a figure skater stumbled due to the sequin. What was even more terrifying was that the person behind glided directly over his fingers. The woman was startled and her ice skate plunged directly into her partner's chest. The rescue team swiftly arrived. More terrifying was that the person behind glided directly over his fingers. The woman was startled and her ice skate plunged directly into her partner's chest. The rescue team swiftly arrived at the scene, but the ice surface was too slippery. Firefighters tumbled directly. 4 of the skater's fingers were already missing. The paramedic quickly performed a simple bandage for him, urgently needing to find his severed fingers and transport them to the hospital for treatment. On the other side, the situation was not optimistic. The skates buried about 3 centimeters into his chest, barely missed the heart. With the help of firefighters, the woman slowly pulled her foot out of the ice skate. Other firefighter also found the skater's severed fingers on the ice. The rest had to be handed over to the expertise of medical professionals. At this point, the person in charge informed the captain that the skater's fall seemed sudden, as if he had been tripped by something. The attentive captain soon discovered the dropped sequin on the ice. Who could have imagined that such a small sequin would trigger such a major accident? To quickly transport the injured person to the hospital, firefighter activated the emergency button, turning the red light at the intersection into green. However, an accident occurred when passing through the intersection. A car suddenly emerged from the side. Although the firefighter urgently stepped on the brake, it was still too late. Just moments ago, the woman was driving and chatting with her mother on the phone. Not paying attention, the car next to her had already stopped. By the time she realized it was already too late, the sudden accident left the firefighter bewildered. Not until she saw the woman in critical condition did she realize she had hit someone. Hastily, she got out of the truck to fetch the first aid kit, and the teammate behind also approached to inquire about the situation. The firefighter quickly told the situation. Upon hearing this, the teammate immediately notified the rescue center. On the other side, the captain received the message and stated that they were preparing to rush to the scene. Meanwhile, the firefighter kept shouting at the woman through the car window, but the woman remained unresponsive. At this point, the team came over to help, attempting to open the car door for rescue, only to find that the door couldn't be opened at all. Just as they were about to use something to break the car window, the captain and his team arrived. He immediately pulled the firefighter aside to console her, while the another firefighter used the tool to pry open the car door. The teammate quickly went up to check. Discovering the woman had a weak pulse and was bleeding heavily, they hurriedly placed the woman on a stretcher, while the firefighter on the side anxiously watched everything, examining and finding that the woman's pelvic bone was shattered and her chest was compressed. Suspecting organ damage, they quickly put a breathing mask on the woman, followed by performing CPR on her. At this point, the firefighters still felt guilty for the accident. However, no matter how hard the team tried to rescue her, the woman remained unresponsive. The cop, who was also the firefighter's good friend, also rushed to the scene. At this moment, the firefighter was on the verge of collapse. The cop quickly comforted her. She told the firefighter that in the subsequent investigation, she must truthfully recount the events. But the firefighter's gaze remained on the woman until she saw that the woman could not be saved. She instantly collapsed and slumped to the ground. Then she broke down in tears in the arms of the cop. What kind of driver could actually drive a car into the air? Even the fire captain was amazed. The firefighters approached to take a look, and the car was stuck between 2 buildings. It turns out that just a moment ago, a woman was driving home and unexpectedly encountered a tornado. She tried to turn around, but was suddenly blocked by a falling billboard. With a scream, the car was directly swept away and wedged in the gap between the buildings. Due to the narrow alley, the fire truck couldn't get in, so the firefighters had to set up a ladder from the roof for the rescue. At the same time, they deployed safety airbags below. The firefighters descended along the ropes, and the woman dared not move, with the car swaying dangerously and on the verge of slipping at any moment. To make matters worse, she suffered from acrophobia. As the firefighters entered, the car swung even more violently. The captain ordered to rescue the woman and quickly leave, but at that moment the firefighters discovered that the rescue rope was stuck. It seemed they had to jump onto the safety airbags. The firefighter cut the rope and instructed the woman to prepare. Watching the car about to fall, the firefighter immediately smashed the glass and the woman fell directly. Following closely, the firefighter also leaped down. However, as soon as the two left the car, no longer support itself and plummeted straight down. The woman got her body twisted inside an industrial mixer. Just moments ago, the woman always covered the machine with protective mesh before starting it. But this simple action displeased the supervisor. She considered it unnecessary, believing it wasted time and significantly reduced production efficiency. Therefore, she demanded the woman as the team leader lead the way in discontinuing the use of protective mesh. The woman disagreed, directly arguing that not using the protective mesh would violate occupational safety and health regulations. However, the supervisor disregarded these concerns, focusing solely on performance. She even threatened the woman, stating that if the production efficiency did not improve, she would demote her and reduce her salary. With no other choice, the woman returned to her workstation with simmering anger and continued her duties. She wore gloves, added various ingredients for making bread, and just before starting the machine, provocatively glanced at the supervisor, then lowered the protective mesh again. Seeing this, other employees followed suit and fastened their protective meshes. Now infuriated supervisor approached the woman and determined to give her a lesson. She lifted the protective mesh and told the woman,
"Now, if I need to add an ingredient or adjust anything, I can do it without having to stop and start and do the whole process all over again."
Firefighters quickly arrived at the scene. They witnessed a horrifying sight. The supervisor's entire upper body was trapped in the machine and lifeless. Fortunately, she still had a faint pulse. Paramedics swiftly administered oxygen while others began dismantling the machine. After much effort, they finally managed to detach the supervisor, only to discover that her entire arm had been severed by the machine. Luckily, the dough had prevented arterial bleeding. Paramedic wrapped the dough around the severed arm and placed the supervisor on a stretcher, preparing to transport her to the hospital. Feeling immense guilt, the woman blamed herself for the tragedy, thinking that if she hadn't provoked the supervisor, it wouldn't have happened. Unexpectedly, the supervisor said,
"It's not your fault. I was pushing the numbers. I let the bosses get in my head. I'm sorry. You should be supervisor, Laverne. Everyone looks up to you. You'll take care of them."
A couple was having dinner in a revolving restaurant. The woman just wanted to stand up, but found herself tightly pinned between the table and the pillar. A piercing scream echoed throughout the entire restaurant. Just moments ago, the man just wanted to give her a birthday present. Unexpectedly, the woman was so excited, thinking he was proposing to her, while the man looked slightly embarrassed. Seeing the woman's eyes filled with anticipation and the surrounding expressions of blessings, the man's mind was completely bewildered. Feeling the man was too slow, the woman decided to open the gift herself, but the man refused to let go, creating an awkward struggle. Suddenly, the box fell to the floor. The woman immediately bent down and discovered the box in the corner.
Found it.
Then she opened it on her own.
You're joking. 5 years together and you bring me up here for earrings?
It's your birthday.
Yeah, next week.
I wanted. After the words, the woman stood up to leave. But the table in the revolving restaurant trapped her tightly. Coincidentally, firefighter Chimney and his girlfriend Maddie were on a date in the same restaurant. Without hesitation, they rushed over. Although the manager promptly shut down the motor, the thing could only move forward, not backward. A preliminary assessment indicated that the woman's pelvic bone was severely fractured and dislocated. Meanwhile, the boyfriend, already stunned, was standing aside.
Broke up 3 years ago.
Chimney skillfully found a nearby fire axe, successfully pried the table off of the bolts. With the help of the man, they moved the table aside, and the woman finally lay flat on the floor. After a careful examination, Chimney discovered a severe pelvic bone fracture and significant internal bleeding. Using a tablecloth, he improvised a temporary fixation for the woman's pelvis. It was only then that the man stepped forward to explain why he hadn't proposed earlier, fear of being rejected by the woman.
You didn't ask.
I'm asking now.
Swearing. Yes.
So safety is a really important criteria for us as we build models, test models, put models out into the world. We had a lot of debate around our most recent decision around open source, for example. And we typically look at CBRN, so cyber, radiological, nuclear, and bio risks, and we score our models across those 4 criteria. And so we will absolutely hold back models where we think they are not, where there's more risk or danger of being injected into the system. Bio is the one.
The man in the blazing fire awaited rescue. However, to his despair, the firefighter who was supposed to save his life gave up on him upon seeing him. Amidst the man's desperate cries, the firefighter turned and closed the door.
This is Cruz up top. All clear.
Afterward, Cruz was troubled. The chief thought he was feeling guilty for missing someone at the fire scene. Little did he know it was deliberate. The deceased man was named Anthony, a local gang leader. Cruz's younger brother, Leon, was also under Anthony. Due to frequent gang conflicts, Cruz approached Anthony that day, asking him to let Leon leave the gang. Anthony made an exorbitant demand, saying it would cost $10,000 to leave. Cruz didn't have that kind of money. He said he'd find a way to raise it, but that very night, Leon was thrown onto the street from a car. Cruz rushed over to check, finding him barely alive from the beating. Cruz realized he had been played. Anthony never intended to let Leon leave, so Cruz went back to Anthony, said he would get him money as soon as possible before he could finish his sentence. Anthony gave a signal, and Leon was brought out. Anthony was ruthless this time, saying no one could leave the gang except Ed. With that, he pulled the trigger. Cruz woke up with a start. It was all just a dream. As he felt helpless, the fire incident occurred. As a firefighter, he never thought a fire could aid him. Seeing the injured Anthony, Cruz knew he had to die. Otherwise, Leon would never be saved. Thus, he broke his duty as a firefighter, committing the act of murder. Since then, Cruz has been in constant torment. Leon found him during this time, grateful for Anthony's death, thinking it was divine intervention, unaware that his brother was silently protecting him. Listening to Leon's endless chatter, Cruz was on the verge of collapse.
I can't do this. I can't do this.
He endured daily inner turmoil, even contemplating ending his life on the tracks. Finally, one day, unable to bear the inner pressure, he confessed everything to Lieutenant Casey. Casey gave him two options: turn himself into the police now, or act like it never happened and start fresh the next day. Cruz chose the latter, and the matter was settled. As a firefighter, he was wrong, but as a brother, do you think he was right or wrong? The woman woke up, found that her skin had turned blue. She was terrified and quickly dialed 911. Though the team were briefed in advance, they were still shocked by the scene before them. Seeing the woman in distress, the captain hurriedly approached to calm her down, then had her sit on a chair to stay calm. After an examination, the woman's pulse and blood pressure were normal. This left the team a bit confused, so they asked the woman how long she had been like this. At this point, the woman was also feeling uncomfortable, saying she was fine last night, but woke up looking like this. Unable to get any answers, they decided to search for clues inside the house. Meanwhile, one firefighter asked if the woman had taken any colloidal silver supplement, but the woman shook her head, denying it.
Just let me say that
Suddenly started convulsing all over her body. Team members immediately restrained her and attached instruments and conduct tests. The examination revealed iron in the blood reached 60% and was still rising. If the iron exceeds 70%, the woman will be in life-threatening danger. The team placed an oxygen mask on her, then quickly administered methadone injection. This medication rapidly reduces the iron level in the body. As the medication took effect, the woman gradually regained consciousness, and her skin slowly returned to normal.
I'm not blue.
The baby's face turned purple and motionless, but the mother laughed exceptionally happily. However, the blood on her hands caught the attention of the cop, so the cop immediately asked her to get out of the car and handcuffed her. Even though her hands and feet were covered in blood, she still didn't stop arguing with the cop. The cop quickly checked the baby's condition, found the baby struggling to breathe with a purple face, but the woman insisted the baby was perfectly fine and lively. The cop quickly contacted the rescue team and rushed the baby to the hospital. Soon the cop found a fake belly in the trunk of her car. All signs indicated that the woman was definitely not the baby's mother. The baby was undoubtedly stolen by her from somewhere, but facing the cop's questioning, the woman insisted that she was the baby's mother. On the other side, 911 dispatch center received a distress call. A pregnant woman claimed someone cut open her belly and locked her up, but she didn't know the exact location. As she spoke, the call suddenly went silent. Seeing the situation becoming critical, the operator quickly contacted her husband. However, the husband didn't know where his wife had gone. They could only locate the woman approximately, but at that moment the operator provided crucial information. She mentioned hearing a sound like a horn or trumpet during the call. The cop immediately investigated within a 3-mile radius, but it seemed futile. Just when everyone was at a loss, the park's small train came into view. Everyone immediately followed the train, and finally found the barely conscious woman in a car. Fortunately, both the woman and the baby were safe and sound, having escaped danger. The woman lying on the operating table suddenly sat up, and then half of her face fell off.
My face is off. My face is off.
James, just a moment ago, this woman was undergoing plastic surgery, but halfway through she suddenly woke up and found that all the doctors and nurses in the operating room were dead. This scene terrified the woman. She quickly dialed 911. Soon rescue team wearing hazmat suits arrived. Initially, they thought it was a gas leak, but after the captain checked with the instrument, no toxic gas was found. However, for safety reasons, the captain instructed everyone not to remove their masks. Then they cautiously entered the hospital and found the entire hospital eerily quiet. At this moment, a firefighter found a nurse lying on the ground, but upon examination, her pulse and pupils were normal. This puzzled them a bit. However, just then they heard a woman's cries for help from inside. The team immediately ran in to check. Soon they followed the sound to the operating room, only to discover the woman whose surgery was interrupted. A paramedic quickly approached to comfort the woman, while expressing that they would use cold compress to protect her skin. At first, the woman didn't understand the situation. After hearing the captain's explanation, she became anxious, excitedly sat up, but the next moment her entire face collapsed. The paramedic hurriedly stopped her and asked her to lie down. First, the woman didn't understand the situation, After hearing the captain's explanation, she became anxious, excitedly sat up, but the next moment her entire face collapsed. The paramedic hurriedly stopped her and asked her to lie down. Meanwhile, the team reported that all the doctors and nurses were normal, but for some reason they were all unconscious. At this point, the captain noticed that the hospital's anesthesia pipeline was in the wall and observed that the woman seemed not to feel any pain, suspecting a leakage of the hospital's anesthesia, but the team was curious about why the woman was unharmed. The captain explained that she wore an oxygen mask during the surgery. The woman mentioned hearing construction noise from the next room before the surgery, so the captain immediately asked someone to check next door. They found that indeed the adjacent room was under renovation, and the construction workers there were also unconscious. Subsequently, the firefighter discovered a cut anesthesia pipeline in a broken wall. They quickly sealed the opening. Meanwhile, another firefighter found a worker lying on a table saw. Blood continuously dripped down along the blade. He quickly called for his teammate, and together they rescued the man along with the saw blade. However, as they were trying to stop the bleeding, the man suddenly woke up, only to realize there was a serrated blade stuck in his chest. Then he fainted again. Afterwards, the team placed both individuals on stretchers, preparing to transport them to another hospital. The woman was nearly driven to death by the urge to pee, because she hadn't used the bathroom for 2 days. It turned out she was participating in a bizarre contest called Touch a Car, Win a Car. The rules were simple: touch the car with one hand throughout the contest without letting go, and the last person standing could win the $30,000 car. After a day and a night, only 2 participants remained. The man offered $1,000 to the woman, urging her to remove her hand from the car. However, the woman stubbornly shook her head, insisting that she would only let go if she died. In the next moment, the woman suddenly screamed in pain, which made the man so happy. When the rescue team arrived, the woman still refused to release her hand. To avoid using the bathroom, she actually hadn't drunk water for 2 days. The team suspected she had acute kidney failure and needed immediate hospital treatment. However, the woman adamantly refused to let go, and the man showed no intention of conceding.